In a remarkable convergence of music industry, dynamics, and Hollywood intrigue, this report examines two unfolding narratives: the unprecedented chart resurgence of Taylor Swift's latest album in the United Kingdom and the behind-the-scenes, maneuvering for the lead role in the forthcoming remake of No.1, the 1992 blockbuster The Bodyguard. Through a meticulous review of sales data, industry records, and insider testimony, we explore how anniversary marketing strategies can vault a record back to No.1, while simultaneously tracing a cinematic casting saga that may pit two of the world's most powerful celebrities against one another. On the heels of its original launch last April, Taylor Swift's 11th studio album, The Tortured Poets Department, is poised to reclaim the No.1 position on the UK official albums chart. The album, which debuted with the largest opening week in the UK for an album in 7 years, outstripped Adele's highly anticipated 30 and marked the highest first-week sales since Ed Sheeran's Divided By in 2017. Now, exactly 1 year after its release, a limited edition of Signed CD has been dispatched, triggering a surge in sales projected to propel the record from number 24 back to the summit, a remarkable 23-place leap. This resurgence underscores the potency of collectors' item marketing in today's streaming-dominant marketplace. Despite having already accumulated 10 non-consecutive weeks at No.1 since April 2024, Swift's team orchestrated a strategic release of autographed physical copies, tapping into fan demand for tangible memorabilia. Projections indicate that these efforts will deliver the album its 11th week atop the chart, an achievement that speaks both to the enduring loyalty of Swift's audience and to the broader industry trend of blending digital accessibility with high-value physical editions. While Swift occupies center stage, several other artists are set to make significant inroads on this week's chart. Nigerian-American singer-songwriter and producer Davido is forecast to notch a personal best with his 5th studio album, 5, potentially entering at No.4. Davido's prior UK appearances include A Better Time at No.88 in 2020 and Timeless at No.10 in 2023. Highlighting a trajectory of growing international resonance, veterans of the English rock scene, Hawkwind, are also poised for a milestone. Their 37th studio release, There Is No Space for Us, is expected to debut at No.14, just one rung below their highest chart position in half a century, when Warrior on the Edge of Time reached No.13 in 1975. Over a 5-decade career, Hawkwind have logged 16 official top 40 albums, demonstrating both longevity and the capacity to re-engage long-standing fans. Rounding out the week's anticipated new entries, Doechie's debut LP, Alligator Bites Never Heal, appears on track to enter the top 40 at No.21, a significant rise from its peak of number 65 earlier this year. Collectively, these diverse chart movements reflect a UK market that remains receptive to established icons, emergent global talents, and breakthrough newcomers. Parallel to these musical developments, Hollywood is abuzz with news that a new version of the 1992 thriller, The Bodyguard, is in advanced stages of development. From the moment Warner Bros. Announced the project, Taylor Swift's name emerged organically in conversations about the role of Rachel Marron, the character immortalized by Whitney Houston. This assumption was bolstered by the involvement of director Sam Wrench, whose 2023 documentary Taylor Swift, The Eras Tour, solidified his creative connection to the pop superstar. However, industry sources reveal that the studio's calculations extend beyond Swift's immense fan base. According to insiders, confidential meetings have been underway with Kim Kardashian, whose global profile rivals that of any recording artist. Producers are reported to have commissioned a draft of the script explicitly tailored to Kardashian's persona, positioning her as the remake's presumptive lead despite the prevailing narrative favoring Swift. The original The Bodyguard featured Whitney Houston as Rachel Marron, a music superstar besieged by a violent stalker, and Kevin Costner as Frank Farmer, the former Secret Service agent assigned to protect her. The film garnered 2 Academy Award nominations and its soundtrack became the best-selling soundtrack album of all time, propelled by Houston's rendition of I Will Always Love You, alongside hits such as Is I Have Nothing and A Run to You and A Run to You. At the box office, it exceeded $400 million worldwide, and the soundtrack sold over 50 million copies, earning Houston a Grammy for Album of the Year. This legacy casts a long shadow over any reinterpretation, raising questions about how modern sensibilities will reconcile the original's musical drama with a celebrity-driven narrative. Long before this iteration, another remake was contemplated in the mid-1990s when Sarah, Duchess of York, reportedly forwarded a script to Princess Diana one day before her tragic death in August 1997. Kevin Costner later recounted that these early discussions, facilitated by the Duchess, were never advanced due to Diana's untimely passing. Today, whispers of Costner making a cameo in the new version persist, a symbolic thread linking the past and present iterations of this cultural touchstone. The prospect of Kim Kardashian assuming the role once held by Houston highlights shifting paradigms in entertainment. Kardashian, with acting credits in ensemble comedies like Disaster Movie and Ocean's 8, as well as dramatic turns on American Horror Story, has publicly expressed a desire to be taken seriously as an actress. Her Skims apparel venture has expanded into standalone retail locations, but insiders note that her schedule affords more flexibility than Swift's, who is reportedly finalizing plans for a new album and balancing personal aspirations. Among them, settling down and starting a family with NFL star Travis Kelce. Warner Bros. Reported enthusiasm for Kardashian underscores a strategic emphasis on casting names that guarantee media coverage and social media traction. Yet, many industry observers caution that replacing a singer of Whitney Houston's caliber in a quasi-musical role with a reality TV icon could alter the project's fundamental character. Will the remake lean into its musical heritage or pivot towards a more straightforward celebrity drama? Studio sources suggest the latter, favoring a narrative framework that showcases Kardashian's persona without obligating her to vocal performances. As Taylor Swift's The Tortured Poets department braces for a record-breaking return to No.1 in the UK, the entertainment world watches closely how anniversary marketing can reignite an album's momentum. Simultaneously, the unfolding casting intrigue over the Bodyguard remake illustrates how modern studios weigh nostalgia against the imperative for viral visibility. Together, these stories illuminate the evolving mechanics of fame in music and film, from vinyl and autographs to Instagram announcements and tailored scripts. In the weeks ahead, the official albums chart and Hollywood's red carpets will each deliver fresh insights into the power and pitfalls of star-driven reinvention.